Hey everybody, Sarah here with the Green Executive. Adam, my husband, has been firing away some off-the-cuff questions for me to answer about LMN site visits or what I do in working with a company in regards to LMN, since we're both LMN certified consultants. So Adam, what do you have next for me?
Sarah, when you do a discovery session with a potential client that wants you to come visit them and their business on consulting with LMN, what are 2 or 3 common questions that they ask you that you're able to kind of define for them and what it all looks like when you perform a visit?
Okay, so a lot of times a company might ask for an agenda, and that's really hard. There's not an agenda per se because every company is different. Now there is a flow to it. So we always start budget, price list, CRM, estimates, continuing on to jobs, scheduling, timesheets, and then on through invoicing. So there's those big buckets. We always start with budget first. So sometimes there's fewer people in the room when we're doing budgeting. And if we're going to do a full budget from the top down, like, hey, we're going to build this budget together, we reserve a whole day for that. So we could easily spend one day on the budget. If we're not reserving a whole day for the budget, meaning the company has either a strong budget that they believe in before the visit, or since we've engaged in a visit, they're really digging into homework. I hate to call it that, but it kind of is, and getting the budget set. Then maybe we just spend a morning or a half day on the budget, and then we kind of pick it up from there. So there's not necessarily an agenda. That's kind of a common question. Who should be involved? And I always say everybody who you can have involved, because even if you work in this much of the system, so say you just do scheduling or you just do invoicing, how things are ending up in the screen as you're seeing them is important to understand and articulate back if you're seeing or not seeing something you expect to, or something seems wonky. So understanding how things get to you when you're involved in your part, I think, is important. So I'm always of the school of thought of, hey, as many people as you want involved, bring them on in, because everybody has a different viewpoint, and that can also edit how we do the setup. Because if somebody needs something set up a certain way for this department, and then this department comes in and says, well, we do it a little bit, like, my perspective is different, so that's a good reason to have more people involved. Some other common questions are, what time do we start? Just depends on the company. Some people want to start right out of the gate first thing in the morning. Other people want to get settled first, and I come in a little later. Another question is lunch. So your favorite topic, Adam, lunch.
You smiled extra big when you mentioned lunch.
Lunch, we can either totally break, just have a break, because let our minds rest, take a break from each other over lunch and just regroup at another time or at a set time. We can either order in or all go out together, and it doesn't have to be the same every day. We can mix it up. I can't think of anything else on the face of it. I do try to get in and provide some homework ahead of time, so that way during a visit we want to really hit the ground running. So I do ask for an administrative login and password, so not my own. You don't have to make me one, but if there's one you can share with me, then I do get in and send over some information, so that way we really can maximize our time together during the visit. So that's some of the common questions as far as the mechanics of a visit go.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. We'll talk to everybody next time.
Okay.